Hey everyone, Ultimate Despair here, and welcome to part 2 of my Pokemon ranking series. In case you missed the last episode, I already listed all of my favorite Pokemon, so this time, let's switch it around and pick my least favorite ones. With over 1000 Pokemon as of Gen 9, there surely are some stinkers in there. Now, please forgive me if I don't remember all of the names of every single Pokemon, especially in English, since I've played most of my Pokemon games in German and not English. So now, let's get into it, starting with Generation 1, Normal type Pokemon. Now, kinda obvious one, Farfetch'd, get in there. Nobody cares about you. I mean, your Gala variant is pretty cool, but your normal Gen 1, yeah, really not. Now, Fire is a lot more difficult, but it's gonna be Magmar. Don't like the duck bill and the butt face. I do like Magmortar quite a bit and Magby, but Magmar is just kinda eh. Water type, it's gotta be Golduck. I mean, you could also go for Gold King or something like that, but I think it's just a better design than Golduck. I think Golduck is just really boring. Also, why is it not a Psychic type? And why is it not called Psyduck? And Gold was not called Golduck? Oh well. As for Grass type, it's a little bit more difficult. I do like all of these. The Bulbasaur line, amazing, my favorite starters from Gen 1. Oof. I think I'm gonna have to go with Tangela on that one. I do love Tangrowth a lot, but Tangela is... I don't know. These are just all solid picks. I do like Execute a lot and Executor, but I think Tangela is just the most uninteresting out of the bunch, even though I still really like it, so it's more like a dishonorable mention. Electric type, also there are just a whole bunch of good ones here to pick. Pikachu line is quite good, Magnemite line is good, do love Zapdos, is my favorite of 3 legendary birds. So I think I'm gonna have to go with just the regular old Magnemite. Once again, more of a dishonorable mention, because all of the electric types are very solid in Gen 1. As for ice types, I'm sorry, I love Seals, but Dugong is just kinda... It's a Seal. There's just not much to it. Fighting type, gotta be Primeape. Now, I do love, and I mean love, Annihilate, but Primeape is just kinda eh. Poison, there are a lot of poison type Pokemon to pick from. And it's once again very hard, because Generation 1 got a bunch of very solid Pokemon. It's difficult, can I tell ya? I mean, if I go by Grudge alone, I gotta pick either Zubat or Tentacool. But I think I just like Tentacool a little bit less than Zubat. As for Ground type, once again, so many solid picks. But I always had kind of an ick for Graveler. As the middle evolution for Geodude, which is awesome, and Golem also awesome. Graveler's just kinda meh. Flying type, once again, no contest there. Farfetch'd, get in there. Psychic type. Out of all of those, I like all of those, that's the problem. If I have to go between Jinx and Mr. Mime, then I think I like Mr. Mime the least of the bunch. As for bug types, once again, so many solid picks here. There's just no Pokemon here that I dislike. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Kakuna. This is the least interesting out of the ones. As for rock types, yep, once again, Graveler's in there. Ghost types, I mean, you only got the Ghastly line. And I think Haunter is just the least interesting of the bunch. Once again, so far I only dislike a couple of these Pokemon, most of them I actually really like. As for Dragon, yeah, that's just no Dragon Pokemon that I like all of them equally, but I guess Dratini. What Dragonair? No, I do like Dragonair a lot more than Dratini, so Dratini, I'm sorry. Dark type? There were no Dark type Pokemon in Gen 1, so substitute it is. Steel type, once again, Magnemite, there's only 2 picks. Fairy type, I don't like Clefable that much. I'm being honest. Clefairy, awesome. Clefairy, it's alright, I guess. And my least favorite starter out of all of these, I'm sorry, it's Eevee. I know Eevee has only been a starter in Let's Go Eevee, and Eevee in that game is kinda eh. Gimmick form, ooh. I gotta say, Mega Aerodactyl is kinda boring if I'm being honest. And you could also say the same for Fat Pikachu or Tall Meowth or Chubby Eevee. But I just think that Mega Aerodactyl is kinda lacking what the others have. So you go in there. And my least favorite legendary, it's Moltres, the rubber chicken. And my least favorite out of all the bunch, obviously, Farfetch'd. You belong in there. Congratulations, you are my least favorite Pokemon of Gen 1. Now for Gen 2 normal types. Again, very solid picks here. That's gotta be Dunsparce. Dunsparce, you know, kind of the black sheep of the Pokemon family. I don't think there's a single person who actually likes Dunsparce. Even now in Gen 9 when it's got an evolution. But yeah, Dunsparce, I do think you belong in here, and I think I am in the majority if I say that. As for fire types, now that's a more difficult question, because I do love the Cyndaquil line, do love the Slugma line, or the Houndoom line. It's gotta be Magby. Still like Magby quite a bit. Definitely a lot more than Magmar. I think it's kinda cute. But out of all of these, yes, I'm sorry, but you have to take the place for worst Pokemon. As for water Pokemon, it's Quillfish. Come on, you know that. Quillfish, even if it's Hisui form, it's a lot cooler than. But just base Quillfish, nah, don't like it. Grass, obvious pick there. Sunflora, get in there. What a poor excuse for Pokemon. Electric, oh, I like all of these, but I like Elekid the least, I think. Also because I don't really like baby Pokemon, with the exception of Magby and Riolu. Ice type, yep, Delibird, you go in there. Fighting type, this is gonna be Tyrogue. I mean, evolving a Tyrogue is just an absolute pain. Poison type, yep, Quillfish again, no contest there. Ground type. Sorry, I don't like Gliscor. Gliscor, was that the one I was thinking of the evolution? But yeah, Gliscor, the bad thing, you go in there. Flying type. Do I like Delibird or Gliscor? I mean, at least Gliscor got an evolution. So, I also don't like Jumpluff. I do like Delibird a lot more than Jumpluff. Yeah, sorry, Jumpluff, you go in there. Psychic type. I mean, obviously it's gotta be unknown. Which unknown do I like the least? Oh well, take the L. Bug type? Yeah, Ledian. Obviously, nobody likes Ledian. And if you say you like Ledian, then you are lying. Rock type? I guess Sudowoodo is the least interesting here. Yeah, you go in there. Ghost type, it's only Misdreavus. Obvious choice there, Dragon type, well of course. Seadra as the only Dragon type in Gen 2. Now Gen 2 introduced a Dark type Pokemon, and who do we have here? I think out of all of these, I like Murkrow the least. Yep. And for Steel types, I love all of them. But, ah crap, what was your name again? Hold up. Fortress, of course. Fortress, I'm sorry. Not deserved, but you go in there. As for fairy types, it's gotta be Granbull, come on. Snowball is kinda cute. Granbull is just... I don't know, I don't like it. And my least favorite starter, sorry Totodile fans, but it's Totodile. I just love the Chikorita and Cyndaquil lines a lot more. Least favorite gimmick form. These are all solid, but I think I like, unfortunately, the Houndoom one the least. Even though it's just still very cool. I love the Heracross Mega Evolution being like a Hercules Beetle. And my least favorite legendary, yeah, obviously Celebi, get in there. And my least favorite Pokemon from Gen 2. Ooh, that's kind of a hard one. Obviously not. Unknown. Get in there. Gen 3. Who do we have here? It's Skitty. Like the evolution of Skitty. What's it called? I forgot. I forgot. Delcatty, yeah. Delcatty, I'm sorry, but you... What am I talking about? They got cast form here. Cast form, you go in there. And I think it's kind of cheating if I pick cast form again. So... what's its name? Yeah, sorry, Combuskin. I don't like you as much. I like you a lot more than the fire cast form, but I think it's gonna be cheating if I take just the different forms of the same Pokemon again. So sorry, Combuskin, but you go in there. As for water Pokemon, obviously it's Pelipper. I absolutely hate Pelipper. I don't even know why. I mean, the design isn't bad. I think I just got some trauma from Pokemon Colosseum where Pelipper was always so annoying. I don't remember, it's been like more than 10 years since I've... Even more than 15 years since I've played. As for grass types... Gotta be the Nuzleaf nipples. I mean, I like all of these, but Nuzleaf is just... Why does it have nipples? Come on. Electric. I do like Minun, but I don't like Plusle for some odd reason. So Plusle, I'm sorry, but you go in there. Ice won't pick a cast form. So, oof. Ooh, that's tough. I think I like the Sphere middle evolution the least out of those. And fighting, yeah, it's gotta be Makuhita. Don't like Makuhita even a single bit. Hariyama is fine, quite strong, even with the new Paradox form, Iron Hands, which isn't technically a Hariyama, but you know, it's got the same vibe. Poison, these are all solid picks, but I gotta go with, what's the name? Dustox, yeah. Sorry, Dustox, I didn't mean it. Ground type? Ground type, it's Baltoy. And for flying type, it's Pelipper again, because I hate Pelipper. All my homies hate Pelipper. Psychic type, I mean, I got two new forms of Unknown, but once again, that would be cheating. So, I think Baltoy it is again. Yeah, Baltoy, you go in there. As for bug type, Masquerain. I don't like Masquerain even a single bit. Rock type, I do like Nosepass quite a bit, but out of all of these, I think I like it the least. So sorry, Nosepass, but you go in there. Ghost Pokemon. Yeah, these are all solid picks. But if I had to choose between Shuppet and Dusk, that's not what's called. The Thingamajig, I think Shuppet is the least interesting out of the bunch. As for Dragon types... Oh man, you really make me do this, huh? I love all of these. But who do I like the least? Sorry, Latias, but it has to be you. I do like Latios a lot more than Latias, I don't know why. Maybe just bias. Dark type. Nuzleaf again, come on. Steel type. Yeah, Mawile, just vanilla Mawile, without the Mega Evolution. Not really feeling it. And as for fairy types, yeah, Mawile again. Or Azurill. Don't quite like Azurill. I love Azumarill, but Azurill is just kinda... Do I like it more than Mawile? I don't. Sorry Azurill, but you go in there. Also don't know what's fairy type, I thought it was just a straight up normal type. And my least favorite starter, I'm sorry, it's Torchic. I love all of the starters, but I just love Torchic the least. Gimmick form. Yeah, honestly, Mega Latias and Mega Latios, insanely boring in my humble opinion, so one of the two, I guess I'll pick Latias again. And my least favorite legendary of the bunch, It's gotta be, I mean, there's Shadow Lugia in there, but funnily enough, I never played Pokemon XD, so I never experienced Shadow Lugia firsthand. So it has to be Jirachi. I'm sorry, little buddy. And my least favorite Pokemon of the bunch, yep, you know it, it's Pelipper. I hate Pelipper. Gen 4, Gen 4. Who do we have here? Perfectly honest, I don't like Happiny. Even one bit. I'm sorry. Don't like baby Pokemon. Fire Pokemon. I think it's kind of cheating if I pick a fire type Rotom here. But that would obviously be it. But I think just picking different forms of the same Pokemon is kind of cheating. Otherwise, all of the Rotom forms would be in there, because I only like Vanilla Rotom. So, sorry, Magmora. Now we just got the whole Magmar line here. I still like you. It's just I don't like you as much as a Chimchar line or Heatran. So I'm sorry, but this will be your spot. As for water type Pokemon, it's gotta be Fion. Come on, Fion is just so boring. And grass types, I'm going with Wormadam. I used to love Wormadam back in the day, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't even know why, it's just that the whole Burmy evolution line, I love them, but Wormadam is kinda eh. But then once again it falls into the same category of picking multiple forms of just the same Pokemon. So I'll just put Wormadam here once, and I will not pick Wormadam again. Because I do quite like all of these other forms, except for the Lawnmower Rotom. As for electric type, yeah, it's gotta be Pachirisu. Don't like Pachirisu. I don't like Pikachu Claws in general. So in Generation 3. And you'll probably see them again later on. Oh, this is a hard one. This is a hard one for the Ice type Pokemon. I do like the Bulma Snow line. And also the Frost Round line. It's gonna be Glaceon, I'm sorry. Sorry, all my Evolution fans. As for fighting type Pokemon, out of all the bunch, I probably like Monferno the least. As for poison type Pokemon, once again, I like all of these. I just like Budew the least. Sorry, little guy. Ground type, I mean, I would pick Wormadam here, but you know, kind of cheating because it's technically the same Pokemon, just for a different type. So it's gotta be Rhyperior. I hate Rhyperior's design. If it were less orange and more the grayscale of Rhydon, it would be a lot cooler. As for flying type, I like Combee a lot. What's this Pokemon called? Chatot. Yeah, I think Chatot is... No, actually, the male evolution of Burmy is a lot more boring than that. Sorry. Psychic. It's one of these three. I think I like you the least. Don't even bother to remember your name. So bug types? I mean, I guess I can pick Burmy here, but I think I'll just pick you once more. As for rock types, these are all solid, but I do like Bonsly the least of those. Actually, I don't even like Bonsly that much. As for ghost types, out of all of these, oof, I think it's gotta be Rotom. I really like Rotom a lot, but I just like these others a lot more. Dragon types, ooh, that's a tough choice here. Oh, it's really tough. Also, I have no idea what this variant of Dialga is supposed to be. Maybe that is the Dialga from Legends Arceus. In its, you know, not the primal form, but the other one. I'd be Palkia, I'm sorry. And as for dark types, I think out of all these I like Drapion the least. Yeah. And steel type, it's probably Nosepass. That's not Nosepass, what's its name? What is its name? Come on, don't let me down. Probopass, yeah, that's the one. With big old mustache. I mean, it's a good design, I just, for what it's supposed to be. I just don't like it that much. Fairy, yeah, it's Mime Junior. It's kind of hard competition if you're going up against Togekiss. And my least favorite starter from this line is the Chimchar line, even though I love all these starters. These are my favorite starters in the whole game, like every single one of these. Gimmick for my least favorite. Gotta go with Lucario. I mean, yeah, it's cool, it's badass, it just changes the original design way too little, I think, in my humble opinion. And Legend, you know it, it's Fiona. Get out of here. And now, my least favorite Pokemon out of Gen 4. It's pretty obvious, Fiona. Get in there. Gen 5 is the generation that I have the least experience with. Also, I don't know why there's just a freaking legs here and whatever these things are. I don't really like the, what's it called? The Unpheasant line. And the female Unpheasant. Yep, that goes in there. I mean, that goes for both of them, just the fact there's a 50-50 chance of just looking this freaking ugly, no thanks. As for Fire, oh, Fire, that's kind of easy, it's the monkey. Those 3 starter monkeys. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. It's all those. I just don't like him in the bit. I mean, I like what they are trying to represent here. It's just that, not really. I mean, in Gen 5 they're really going over quantity, not necessarily over quality, but like quantity over everything else, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, in here we got another Pikachu clone. I do like Stunfisk though, don't get me wrong, I like Stunfisk. Ice type. Probably the single scoop ice cream. Fighting type. Yeah, I don't like Sock or Throw. Neither of those. So I'm just gonna go with I always get them mixed up. Is this one Sock? I think this one's Throw. Yeah, Throw gets in there. Or this dude, I don't know, but Throw goes in there. As for Poison, solid picks, solid picks. I am a Garbodo enjoyer, gotta admit that. And I do love Fungus. But I gotta go with Amoonguss here on this one. As for ground type, out of all of these, Genie form Landorus, yeah, is really ugly. I don't like it. The animal form, it's really cool, love it. But the Genie form, nah, I'll pass. I snooze on that. Flying type, what we have here. I mean, it's once again gotta be one of those. What am I saying? It's Unpheasant. Of course it's Unpheasant. And Psychic? Yeah, I don't like this thing. In my opinion, these two here are really underrated. But then again, they haven't been in another Pokemon game since Gen 5. But I would love to see some more of these. But yeah, you there, my Tosis thingy, you go in there. Bug-type Pokemon? It's gotta be you. I'm sorry, but I don't remember any of these names. Like, not even in German, because I've played so little of Gen 5. And Gen 5 is where you encounter these Pokemon the most. So, in you go. As for Rock-type, I think I like Castle the least of these. I do like it, but just not as much as the other ones. Ghost type, or whatever like that thing is. I think I gotta go with. I forgot the name, but this thing here, the jellyfish, especially the female version. I just think that the male version looks a little cleaner, a little cooler. As for Dragon type Pokemon, it's gotta be Sharfax. Like the middle evolution. Yeah, that's the one. And a Dark type. Honestly, I hate what they've done with you in the newer generations. You should have just stayed on all 4, but no, you just had to do the starter Pokemon trait to get up on 2 legs. So yeah, you go in there. As for Steel type Pokemon, I don't like Kling Clang. I mean, Kling is cool, and Hold on, that was Clink Clang, was it? It was Click, Clink Clang, and Click Clang? I don't freaking know the middle evolution between the gears. Fairy types, Whimsicott, and the other one. Yeah, you go in there. Starter. Oh, that's a tough one, actually. So I do like the Emboar line. Do I like it more than the Samurott line? Yeah, I do, so I'm sorry, but you go in there. I do love Hisui Samurott a lot, but in the base game, not quite as much. Gimmick form. Honestly, you go in there, just get. I don't even know why you got a Mega Evolution in the first place. And my least favorite legendary. Yeah, obviously it's Meloetta. You go in there. And my least favorite Pokemon of Gen 5. That has gotta be Unpheasant. I'm sorry. Moving on to Gen 6. Oh, I hate Grabbit. I hate Grabbit so much. You go in there. See ya. Fire types. I mean, Little Leo is still kind of cute. So, these are all solid. Gotta say. I mean, the Finks line is quite cool, especially with the furry bait here. Gotta go with Little Leo, I think. And as for water type, they're once again such solid picks. I do think the pre-evolution of the Barnacle thing goes in there. I love the evolution, don't get me wrong. It's just that the base form is kind of lacking. Gotta be the Round Boy. Sorry. The only generation of Pokemon where I don't like the grass type starter the most. Oh hey, look at that! It's another Pikachu clone. Who would have thought? I love all of these. And I do think I like Bergmite a little bit more than Amora. Yeah. Yeah, let's go in there. As for fighting type Pokemon, yeah, it's gonna be Chestnut. Sorry, but we're just lacking. Oh, really? There was only one type of one poison type line in the game. Interesting. Well, in that case, you go there. Screlpy. And as for ground type, oh, you're making it really easy in my ear. Let's grab it. Flying type. Out of all of these, I think Vivillon is the least interesting. So you go in there. As for Psychic, I mean, I'm not a big fan of base form Hoopa, if I'm being honest. And I do like this thing here a lot. Don't like its evolution that much though, so you go in there. I do like the male version a little bit more than the female version. As for bug type Pokemon, I mean, you're kinda cute, so Wurmple, you go in there. Rock type Pokemon. Call me a Diancie hater. I don't like Diancie. I actually like the Barnacle thing more than... Do I? No, that was a lie. Actually, you go in there. Ghost type. Ghost type. You are once again. I mean, I do like... Well, this one was Gourgeist, and this one was... I don't freaking remember. Hold on. Yeah, Gourgeist was this one, and the other one was called Pumpkaboo. I do love both of these, though. It's gotta be Hoopa, I'm sorry. Dragon type. The middle evolution of the Gura line, obviously on there. The middle evolution is just kind of lacking in most departments. Dark type, though. Oh, Dark type. Sorry, Kung Fu Panda, Pangoro, but you have to be in there. I just love Greninja, and I do love the Malamar line. As do I love big old Hoopa and Yveltal. As for Steel, it's an obvious one, Klefki. I do like Klefki, it's just up against some tough competition there. As for Fairy type, I mean, Aromatisse is kinda eh. I do think I gotta go with Dedenne here again. Pikachu clone. Least favorite starter. It's actually the grass type starters. I'm sorry. I am a grass type starter enjoyer through and through. I'm 100% grass pilled. But you there, nah, you're just cooked. Least favorite gimmick form, that's where they introduce Mega Evolutions. Let's see. What Mega Evolution do I not like? Don't like the Electric Mega Evolution that much. Out of all of these, yeah, it's gotta be Latios again. Latias or Latios. And my least favorite legendary here. Yep, it's Diancie. You go in there. And my least favorite Pokemon of Gen 6, that is Grabbit. Welcome to the Hall of Shame. Gen 7, what do we have here? Yeah, it's not Donald Trump. I'm sorry. You are cool, but I've never really seen any use of you. Like one of those Route 1 Pokemon that you just catch and then forget. Fire type. Fire type. I think out of all of these, it's gotta be Oricorio. And for water type, Pyukumuku or freaking what's it called? Oh, the name is on top of my tongue. I can taste it, but I just can't remember it for the life of me. What's it called? Bruxish, yeah, that's the one. I gotta say, I'm a Bruxish enjoyer. I do like Bruxish. More than Pyukumuku, so you go in there. As for grass type, honestly, I 100% forgot that you exist. So you go in there. Can't even bother to remember your name. Or if I've ever seen you in any game. I know you exist. I've seen you like once in Pokemon Sword, but that's it. And as for electric type, once again, it's the same Pokemon, but with different types. It's gotta be Togedemaru. And as for ice type, I like Crabominable. Gotta say, I do like Crabominable a lot. I love all of these. But I think out of all of these, now hold on with your hate comments, I like Alolan Vulpix the least. I do love Alolan Volona. It is so majestic. But Vulpix, nah. I also got kind of a grudge against Alolan Vulpix because, you know, I was breeding one up for a competitive play. And then when I checked my box to see his stats, I actually got a shiny on accident. And it looks absolutely the same. So that's how I've kind of come to dislike Alolan Vulpix. Oh, whatever. As for fighting type, yeah, I think it's gonna be the middle evolution for Kommo-o. Forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's like the middle evolution always gets the short end of the stick. Poison type. I do like all of these. I just don't like this one Ultra Beast, I like this pre-evolution, so you go in there. As for ground type, yep, that's a Alolan Diglett with 3 measly little hairs on top. Flying type, like all of these. I think I like Pepeck the least of the ones. I do love both of your evolutions quite a bit. As for Psychic, well, now's the time for Bruxish. The long-awaited. As for Bug type, I think Mabula goes in there. Actually, I like this thing a lot less. I do love the evolution of it, but this one, nah. Rock type? I do love Rockruff and Lycanroc, all 3 forms. I do love Minior. I mean, we already had Graveler up there twice, so of course it's gotta be Alolan Graveler. I'm sorry. Ghost type? Ghost type. Honestly, out of all of you, I think the Ultra Beast takes it. It's still really cool, I like it a lot, but that's some tough competition. Not counting Oricorio, because I've already put it in there once. I guess I should have put it in the flying, but I just don't like do a lot more. Actually, do I? Yeah, I do. Dragon type. Yep, short end of stick, middle evolution of Kommo-o, get in there. Dark type. Oh, that's gotta be Alolan Persian. Alolan Persian is just awful, I hate it. Why is his face so bulbous? As for steel types, what do we have? Honestly, this freaking Pokemon Go legendary here. Nah, I think I'll just go with Alolan Diglett again. Fairy type, yep, it's that freaking mushroom again. And my least favorite starter. I do like Incineroar a lot, so I'm sorry, it's gotta be the Portfolio line. The gimmick form. Who do I like the least? Oh, I know. How about a Alolan Persian? You go in there, you belong there. Now think about what you've done. And my least favorite legendary Pokemon. I mean, for the Solgaleo and Lunala lines, the Cosmog lines, I do count them as one, so it's that freaking Pokemon Go one. Go in there. And my least favorite Pokemon of Gen 7. It's the freaking mushroom. Get in there. Gen 8, as for normal types. I don't even remember your existence, so you probably go in there. Fire types. All quite good, except for the starter line, because, well, there's not a single good starter in Gen 8. But I guess I hate you the least? I don't freaking know. You go in there. Just the middle evolution always gets a shot and a stick. Same with here. Yeah, it's pretty good, so once again, you go in there. And as for here, same thing, I just can't stand you. Get in there. Electric. Oh, look at that, it's another Pikachu clone. Actually, I do like the Urchin a lot less, so you go in there. Ice type. Oh, there was some solid ice types in this game. But I think I actually really like Galar Mr. Mime. So I think I'll have to go with base form Snow Strider? Was that the name? I don't know. Or Dracozolt. I do like Dracozolt quite a bit. If that even was its name. Once again, forgive me. Yeah, I just gotta think base form without the Calyrex Rider just looks so naked, you know? Fighting type Pokemon. That's an easy one. For Shifu, you go in there? No, Cupfu, that's Cupfu. Where are we now? Poison, okay. Which poison type Pokemon do I like the least? I like all of them. I really like Hisui Sneasel. And I also like Hisui Quillfish as evolution. So I think this has to go to Toxtricity or Toxel. I think it was Toxel. Yeah, I still love you, just not as much as the other one. As for ground type Pokemon, Ground Snake, base evolution. I do like Sandaconda quite a bit. I do like Stunfisk. And the new Yanma line, but you belong here. Flying type. The freaking bird that gulps the Pikachu. Psychic. Oh, fancy seeing you here. You go in there. Bug type. I like all of these. Just like the base form of crap, it's called. This one the least. Rock type. Oh yeah, Stone Journal. Definitely. Ghost type. I do like Spectria even without the rider a lot. So you don't belong here. Never really used Cursula, but I do like Cursula. Faringus is really awesome, I just hate how you evolve it. So I'm sorry, it's just gotta be a middle evolution again, so the Dragapult Revolution, you go in there. Dragon type. Oh, 100%. Regidrago, you go in there. Freaking hate you, man. I mean, not really, I just hate that you're locked. You know, you're already paid $30 for the expansion, and then you can't even get both Regiforms? That's just freaking insulting, man. Come on. As for Dark type, it's a Fox. It's just so forgettable. I don't even remember its name. Steel type. I do hate Galar Meowth. I really do. But I also don't like the Hisui Hudra pre-evolution. This gotta be Meowth, I think. As for fairy type, that one has to be Alcremie. I do like Alcremie a lot, but the cream Pokemon goes in here. And my least favorite starter, yep, it's Sobble. You go in there, Sobble, I'm sorry. I like Sobble a lot, I just hate Inteleon. Like, I really do. Worst gimmick form, which is that. I haven't even seen these three, so maybe they just got added when I already got done playing Pokemon Sword. The worst regional form. Which one shall that be? All quite good, honestly. But just from what I can see, the Inteleon one looks pretty bad. It has to be that. Least favorite legendary? Well, it's obviously gotta be Kupfu. I just don't like Kupfu a lot. Oh, but these two though. Oh, they're also awful. That's gotta be Kupfu. And my least favorite Pokemon of Gen 8 is you there. I know you exist. I just have never acknowledged your existence, so you go in there. I just don't care about you. Not in the slightest. Now, the last one, Gen 9. I mean, the Dunsparce is pretty funny. So, frick, what was your name again? Squawkabilly, yeah, Squawkabilly, you go over here. Fire. They are all good, come on. They are all freaking good. But I think, I do love Scoville. Scovillian? Was that the name? Yeah, Scovillian. I do like you a lot. I just don't like you nearly as much as the other ones, so I'm sorry. As for water... yeah, it's the middle evolution of the water starter. I just don't like it in the slightest. As for plant... these are just all very good. I guess once again, middle evolution for Smoliv. Getting the short end of the stick. Oh hey, look at that, Pikachu clones. Here we go again. Ice type. Don't like Iron Bundle. It's insanely strong in the game, I just hate its appearance. Yeah, sorry, Iron Bundle, you go in there. Also the middle evolution of Excalibur goes pretty hard, so you are safe there. What's that now? Fighting. Yeah, Pikachu clone, you go in there. Pomo, or whatever your name is. Pomo, Mamo. Poison. Don't like you in the slightest. Lumiflora, I think? Yeah, you go in there. As for ground type, these are all good. These are all insanely good. Like, holy moly, okay. I do love Paldea Wooper. I really do. But I just love Toadstool's little walky legs, so I'm sorry, Wooper. You have to go in there. Yep, that's once again Squawkabilly. As for Psychic type... that one's gotta be Monkey Dory. There's just something about Monkey Dory's design that just rubs me the wrong way. And bug types. Gotta read this one up. I do love what's it called? Taroundle. But this one is just kinda lackluster. I think that was missing an evolution because it looks like it could evolve again. Rock type. You once again. We are now at Ghost. Yes, Ghost. Honestly? Gimmighoul. Awesome concept and all that? Or is it Gimmighoul? I don't freaking know. You know what? No, it's Fluttermane. I think Fluttermane changed too little from its base form of Mischievous. So you belong in here, sadly. Dragon type. I do love the sushi Pokemon quite a bit. So, what's the name? Frigibax? Is that Frigibax or was that Frigibax? That's Excalibur, but yeah, this one. The first one in the evolution. Dark type. Gotta be Bombardier. I mean, it's just a stork. It's just a stork. Steel type? It's again middle evolution, you go in there. I love all of them, but gotta go. Same with you, fairy type. And now my least favorite starter of the bunch, it's the water starter. It's got some very tough competition. Because Skeledirge and Meowscrate are both just so cool starters. Gimmick form. Gimmick form. I'm not a big Wiglet enjoyer, if I'm being honest. Yep, Wiglet, you go in there. And as for legendary, yeah, it's Monkey Dory. The monkey. The monkey fist. The monkey chain. The monkey. The monkey Dory. Yeah, okay, I'll stop now. And my least favorite Pokemon of Gen 9. It's Squawkabilly, because it's just so freaking boring. Okay, now let's get him ranked. My least favorite normal type Pokemon of all time. Farfetch'd, you do get a pass, because you do have an amazing Galar form, so you are safe from elimination. I mean, cast form, I don't like Ballsack. I mean, these two at least look kind of cool. Yeah, it's gotta be cast form. I'm sorry, even though you are my strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go. My least favorite fire type Pokemon, oh yeah. The monkey, once more. And over here, it's Pelipper. No contest there. Least favorite grass type Pokemon. The monkey. Electric type. I just never managed to get Pachirisu to work. So I think Pachirisu it is. As for ice type, I like all of these, but single scoop probably fits best. And fighting type, oh yeah, it's Cupfu, definitely Cupfu. Poison type, that's Quillfish, no contest there. Ground, yep, grab it, also easy one. Hold on. Put motherfucking grab it in there. Am I stupid? As for flying... Oh, of course, Pelipper. What am I saying? I don't like Pelipper. Psychic, yeah, it's an obvious one, it's unknown. Bug type. That's gotta be... I mean, I like Ledian's design more than now Ledian goes in there. What am I saying? Rock. That is Stonejourner, definitely. Ghost. Ghost is... like all of them. But I like Fluttermane the least. Dragon. Dragon. Tough choice. It's gotta be Sharfax. And the dark type? Alolan Persian, definitely. Definitely Alolan Persian. And steel type? I think out of all of these, Alolan Meow? Yeah, it's Alolan Meow. Fairy, that one's gotta be Granbull. And my least favorite starter of them all. It's Sobble. I don't like the Sobble line. Not even slightly. I don't see a single remaining quality in that line. I'm sorry, it's just... No, I can't think of a single redeeming quality of them. But it is what it is, right? And my least favorite gimmick form... Yeah, Mega Latios. And my least favorite legendary Pokemon, that's easy, that's Fion. And now, my least favorite Pokemon of all time, drumroll please. Pelipper. I freaking hate Pelipper. And I don't know why, that thing enrages me beyond basic comprehension. Now my least favorite regional bird, of course it's gonna be Wingull, because I freaking hate Pelipper. My least favorite regional mammal, yep, this one, because I freaking hate Grabbit. Least favorite regional bug. Yeah, it's gonna be you. Least favorite pseudo-legendary. Least favorite pseudo-legendary, you say? Sorry to all my Mühldorfer fans, it's Gudra. My least favorite Pikachu clone. That's gotta be probably Pachirisu. Now what am I saying? Pamo. It looks so stupid, look at its big freaking head and tiny face. Least favorite evolution. Oh, I'm kinda stuck between Jolteon and Flareon. I mean, if you count Eevee as an evolution, then yeah, it's cute and all, but it's got the least flavor of them. That being no flavor. My least favorite fossil Pokemon. That has to be, I guess, the Archaeopteryx. Least favorite regional form. Oh, that's an easy one. Where is Alolan Persian? There it is. Least favorite Gigantamax. I mean, I like all of them, I guess, except for the starters, Taken Talion. I just don't like it. Least favorite baby Pokemon. It's gotta be Happiny. What is it? There it is. Least favorite box legendary. Oh, tough one. Tough one. Out of all of these, honestly, I think I'll have to go with Suicune. Yeah, Suicune. Least favorite mythical, obvious, Fion. Least favorite Ultra Beast. I mean, obviously it's like this little guy here. Least favorite Paradox, that's Fluttermane. Least favorite type. You know what? It's gotta be normal type, right? Normal type is just the most boring one. And my least favorite Pokeball. Which Pokeball do I not like whatsoever? Oh yeah, obviously. The Heal Ball. Least favorite Spinda, I don't know if we can know this one. Least favorite Pavilion. I guess the plain white is just kind of bland. Yeah, that one. Least favorite Creamy. Not a big fan of the standard one. Standard blue is not that good. And least favorite new Evo. That has got to be... I mean, I would say it's Rhyperior, but it's gotta be the Dunsparce. And there you have it, the definitive ranking of my least favorite Pokemon. But what do you think? What are some Pokemon that you don't like, that maybe even some other people tend to like? I would love to hear about your opinion, and I hope to see you again in the next video. Ultimate Despair signing out.
Ultimate Despair Live.